In the priority of poke first, or?
Yeah, poke wasn't available, so I swiped.
Okay, but there was a different sequence where you could have done both at the beginning, where you have to swipe, then poke, and then you can swipe and then like do it from there on. Like the third move is pretty much
kill all the side.
Okay.
Yeah, you want to kill the side droids before they even take a turn.
Sure.
That gets you ahead, and then.
All right, so prioritize poke, of course, and his cooldowns. You still got 2, now 1. Yep. So this is where I always have personally. This is where I have a hard time is finding out when do I use the invincible thing. When is
poke, swipe.
When is it a waste?
See,
right here
his cooldowns would be good. On top. See the cooldowns on top.
Right.
He's got his basic, his drain, and then his kill.
Yeah, so he could do the drain and instantly have a kill. I mean, that could be under 2. That could be a 2, and he does that.
Yeah, that's only with it only goes. It only minuses if you have a negative debuff. There's no negative debuffs right now. Okay. There might be now because I'm putting. What I'll do. See how Thrawn has the negative debuff.
Yeah.
Fracture. Okay. And what I'm going to do, see how nobody has a negative debuff? I'm all set. What I'm going to do is I'll just put it on Traya.
So nobody has it. Hang on. I just checked something. Nobody had a negative debuff. Then what?
I put the shield on Traya just in case someone has a negative debuff.
On who?
See how we win right now?
This is crazy. Traya and
all the way to the left. See now.
What is Traya doing for you? Protection up?
No, that's a shield. That's the event special. So if he would have went, he would have killed Traya.
What's generally Traya doing for this team? Swap and turn meter, kind of.
Yeah, just for AOE to slow down the team.
Isolate and protection up.
Isolate. Yeah. That's pretty much all it is.
She can give anybody protection up, or is it just Sith?
Anybody.
Okay.
I'm going to do that right now.
On Slkr?
Yeah, I'm going to do it on Thrawn because I'm going to sacrifice Hux. That's who you normally sacrifice.
Well, why is it that he always loses max health?
That's just the way it is. I'm going to go to Ultimate when available.
Because I use this with Crew. And basically this with Crew. Just to soak shit up and do it as well.
He's got his kill up right now, so I'm going to put that on Hux. I'm not going to fracture because if you fracture, it'll slow him down. You never want to do that.
Okay. You want to go with him? Yeah.
After you second ultimate, all you do now is you either swipe or basic.
Yeah.
That's all you do for the rest of the thing.
Because you're just building up the stacks, the mastery, and all that.
This right here will make him go. He's going to kill Hux. And then what you're gonna do is when Hoda goes, you're gonna give back his health and protection. If Hoda ever goes.
I wondered if you might not swap it to Yoda. That's fine.
Yes, yep. And you just keep swiping or basic for the rest of the match. That's all you do right now. And that was the hardest part. You gotta make sure you start right, you do 2 ultimates, and then you swipe. The rest, if not available, you basic. See, right now it's not available, so I'm going to basic.
And this can solo the entire thing?
Yeah, oh yeah, this will solo the whole thing. I'll do the whole solo right now. There's only 1 debuff, so it's going to take 2 instead of 1, which is fine. Basic.
Right, live solo and here of the Sith raid.
Give Master Crane to somebody else who don't have it.
By a ray of sunshine.
And you gotta pass back. You got 1 more turn until his ultimate.
Now I know he does eventually he gets up there and does a lot of damage. He keeps swiping like that. He just keeps raising that damage.
Yep, and now he just went.
But Hux always dies off on me because he always loses.
I'm going to put that on Hux, and make sure I'm not going to reverse the turn meter at all. That's the most important thing. You always want to make sure he goes before Hux does.
Why? Because that reduces max health?
Yeah, see how Hux looks like his turn meters a little bit before?
Yeah.
See how he's... I'm going to put this on Thrawn, just for a backup. Just in case something goes wrong. Yep, see how Hux just went? Yeah. I would have lost. I would have lost somebody.
All right.
That's why it's really important to watch your turn meter, because now Thrawn just saved it. And you're going to heal up. Yep, and you're going to swipe. And that's going to be it.
Look at that. More. Look at that. Just how much damage was that? More. Just right there. That's like 40%.
Right there was almost.
And you got an ult.
Yep, always save that for your next round.
Yeah, I'll definitely make a clip of this weekend.
Round 2 has, it's called poke, swipe. That's what you do every time, no matter what. You never default from it. You have to poke,
every time. Swipe, poke, swipe. Poke, swipe.
Okay, I'm going to pass that back to him. He's going to go to ultimate. And now you always have to count. Everybody else don't matter. Pass back. You're going to poke.
That's what she said.
And it's just so important to keep your counts. These really don't matter. You can just whatever. That's number 2.
Don't let me distract you.
Didn't kill them. It don't matter if they die.
I mean, what if you're high when you do this?
You gotta keep count, man.
You're like, I am.
That's, yeah, I am high, but you always gotta keep count. It's always poke, swipe, no matter what. And that'll get you all the way to the end. If not, I think you got 2 times you can mess up.
Really?
The 3rd time you won't clear.
So you have a little bit of wiggle room in there, actually.
Yep. There's a little bit. You can mess up twice. I'm on number 2. And then number 3, I'm gonna swipe.
Are you sure, or did you start over?
Swipe. and you'll know because he'll stand up. See how he stood right up? Right. So I did it right.
He's got an ult. What would he do otherwise?
You just have to make sure you don't mess up.
No, I mean, what would he do besides stand right up?
He'll stay in ult.
Oh.
If you messed up, see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna poke. Get to my ult.
And you healed or basic with the Hoda?
I just basic. You don't usually heal because you want Hux to die at some point. So I don't usually use the heal. It's a good thing Hux dies.
So at some point you start doing shit ton of damage?
Yeah, but no, it's not about shit ton of damage on this one. It's poke, swipe.
Okay.
That does it every time.
So it's just like big chunks at a time, little chunks at a time.
Yeah. You can't ramp up damage on this one. It's just always poke, swipe.
Yeah. It's like maybe 3% each turn or so.
Yep. And I mean, obviously, it is ramping up while you're going.
A little,
but
yeah.
It's not. Yeah, it's not like you're just swiping every time and ramping.
Right, where it can get nuts. Like in the first wave, I think it can get nuts. It did, didn't it? I think you did like 40% of that in one hit, one swipe.
Yep. I don't want to heal. I want him to die soon. I mean, it does help. Passing that turn meter, you probably could have him last a little longer. But, oh, he's almost dead. I'll heal him a little bit. I'll let him last a little bit longer. You just want to make sure
that's
you don't
so sweet of you. I'm sure he appreciates you.
You don't want him you want him gone by like 50%. I'll put that on him. Okay.
Thank goodness for you, right?
Ultimate and poke, swipe.
Poke, swipe. Poke. I mean, if you don't have this down already, it's kind of how life goes. Right?
Yep. Alright, now I want to clear this guy. Hux to die pretty soon.
Especially now with kids and their dating apps. Because you can poke and you can swipe. Get it? That was I don't know. It was like a kind of a dad joke, but I thought it was a good one.
Come on, die, Hux.
It wasn't kind of a dad joke. It was definitely a dad joke.
Oh, thank you. Good. That worked out perfect. 50%. Normally he won't even last that long. Normally he'll die right at the beginning anyways, which don't matter.
Who, Hux? The Hux, he's only there to give him extra turns. Right?
Yeah. You just don't want him to go into round 3. He goes into round 3, it screws everything up. You have to have him die on this round, or it ain't good. Swipe. Now I could heal, but I'm pretty close. He's got 5 turns. I'm just going to save my specials for next round. I'll have another ultimate, hopefully, before I go. Oh no, he might die. I'm just going to try to basic. Oh good, he didn't die. Basic. Basic, he's dead. Yeah. Million damage.
That's pretty good.
Alright, and now this one, it's important to make sure you don't go into ultimate until every other. It's 1, 3, 5, 7. It's because she'll isolate. So you have to wait, hold your ultimate until she's knocked down, and you got to put it on right before she stands up.
That sounds complex.
Not really. And then you always poke swipe. Alright, so you can do anything here. Isolate. I just basic here, get a little turn meter, pass it to him. Then you always poke and swipe while she's standing up. That will clear the debuff. You can fracture, it's fine. And then swipe. She sits down. Alright, and always save, hold a second for the second time. Like now I'm going to do the heal. Just going to basic. I don't want her ultimate to go off yet. Like I said, you want to make sure your ultimate goes off. Now it's the second turn. You put Master's Training. I could do it now. I'm trying to think. Yeah, I'll just do it now. I'll be fine. Do a couple basics. And you want to make sure you always have poke lined up. So after you ultimate, you just do a basic to make sure you don't waste your poke, because you get 2 pokes. She isolated Thrawn.
Only 2 pokes.
Problem. So you poke to clear everything off.
Yeah.
Then you swipe. That's the whole process for this one.
Poke and swipe?
Yep. And you don't want to use your ultimate until the next time she sits down. You got to remember that.
Like during the next time she's sitting?
Yeah, because she isolates every other. Like, she won't isolate when she stands up this time, she'll isolate when she stands up next time.
Okay.
So you always save your ultimate for that. This is Hoda's first time, so you never use Master Training, you wait till the second. Alright, and then you can either swipe or basic. Don't really matter here, because she's got low TM. Isolate on someone. Then you use Master's Training as the second turn while she's sitting down. Just basic here. You don't want to go into ultimate until next round. Just basic. You're just pretty much saving. I'm going to save it for the next turn. See how she didn't do no isolate?
Yeah.
So I'm going to poke. Pass back to him. And then swipe. So sit back down. Now you wait until about halfway, 3/4 of her turn meter, then you put on your ultimate. Okay, hold it first turn to get a basic. You can put fracture, that won't hurt nothing. Geez, I probably could. Hoda's got to go again, so I'm just going to poke this time, then I'll put ultimate in the next one. Yep, it's fine. There's ultimate. Basic, after you put your ultimate on, always basic. Don't use your poke or swipes, because you want to make sure you have it for when she stands up. And then she's going to isolate. Puts it back on Thrawn again. Poke. That clears foresight and swipe. Should be ramping up some damage here soon. I'm gonna save that.
Yeah, I'm pretty disappointed how I did in the first wave of the territory battles. Man.
It's gonna fracture. Put that on. I'll just hit her again. Just getting up there in damage. But make sure you don't use it till the next time. She ain't gonna isolate this time.
So with 4 hours and 41 minutes left, we are 290 of 378 in the middle of getting the 3rd star. And we're only like, it's 214 of 221 getting the 3rd star in the other zone.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I mean, we're going to get closer than we did last time. I don't know if we're going to quite, we have 445 million. We'll see. We're going to be closer than we were. We have good participation. It's like the second most intense guild in the game. Not in the game, in the Alliance.
Up one more time.
And I shouldn't be here. Because, like, I'm only, like, I'm at the bottom. I am so at the bottom. Like, bottom 5.
Oh, for roster GP?
Yeah. But I don't get last in shit.
Right.
But, I mean, I should, right? So, like, I don't get, like, top 25 and shit usually either, right? I mean, sometimes I'm usually fairly close, like, but we have a good group of people that participate. So, like, when I moved from Mando, which is kind of like a very close guild, but slightly more casual, I forget what I was saying.
Going into round 4. This one's a little tricky because you want to start out with your alternate.
And make sure. Not that.
I'm gonna all I'm gonna do here is just fracture, slow them down a little bit. Boom.
Yeah, I'm 26. I'm 26 right now.
Basic.
And maybe
Slight.
3 people haven't done any, like, their CMs 2 to 3 on each, you know. So it'll be top 30.
Swipe, kill the side tunes. That's the most important. That's pretty much the only thing. Then you poke a couple times. You always make sure you watch cooldown. Just put isolate on Hoda. You want to make sure you get that right off. I usually poke here. Nobody's got debuffs. Then he's already at 14, so this is going to make it 18. So next time you want to do the event special, you usually want to use the event special to reduce cooldowns after 20. So anytime here, the event special is right there. That cools that down. Auto. Alright, save the special. Poke here. Just gonna poke a couple times in the beginning. Then you're gonna do a bunch of swiping.
Ray, did you? Are you even oh yeah, you subscribed when I did the last cam shit, huh? I was like, yeah. Wait a minute, you gifted a sub? Why didn't you sub yourself? I'm like, oh yeah, you already did that. I appreciate that again. You didn't have to do
worries,
that.
Man.
Especially since you're showing us good shit here.
Alright, we're gonna swipe. Pretty much now you're pretty much gonna just swipe everything. Start ramping up damage for both of them. Should have enough stacks. He's got his drain coming up, which this is going to cause a bunch of debuffs, but you got to swipe to clear him. It's the same thing as the last one. How many negative debuffs?
So you're staying on Nihilus?
Always on Nihilus. Yeah.
Okay.
You got to kill Nihilus.
Cyan goes faster, doesn't he?
Yeah. One thing I am worried about. Oh no, we got plenty. Yep, we're all set because he's got 6 to get to. There's no way. There's only 4. So he's gonna drain. Goes down to 3. Then down to 2. I'm just gonna basic here to get my alt. I'm gonna do the event special because he's already at 20. Save the heal to after he does the alt, and then ultimate.
That sounds complex to me, dude. What's up, big guys? Are you gonna do your cam thing? Hang on, so I can stream it. when he's done with his, let's see, what time is it?
I'm almost done. I'll be done.
Yeah. What is this? Phase 4? Yeah. He's, and we got a little bit of time for. What's the next one? C-Pit?
Yeah, I got
at 9.
After
okay.
That. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you already tagged somebody, but yeah, like that'll be a good something to do from like 8:30 to 9. I'm like coordinating who's doing what here, like I'm somebody. Like a boss.
I'm watching Trey. I'm gonna early alt here because he just jumped over everybody.
Yeah.
With Trey's thing, so I have to. If not, it's gonna annihilate someone. That's fine.
Well, that's what happened there. That you didn't want that, right?
Yeah. No, because Treya took an extra turn.
She got hosed.
Yeah, so he pushed him in front. Yeah, he pushed him in front.
And that's who Thrawn?
Supposed to happen. Yep, that was my Thrawn.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's not the end of the world, is it? Is it? Can Slkr still carry here with?
Yeah, I'm all set.
These two can give you enough like TM and healing, right?
All you do is just keep swiping now.
That's essentially what they're doing, isn't it?
Yep. And then he's gonna keep doing his mass assist.
By the way, big guy, this is he's soloing the Sith, right? I've seen him start at the beginning, and people do it all the time in my guild. I just didn't know how. It's a little complex. I'm gonna make sort of a guide out of this, but
yeah, I wish that didn't happen. And what I could have done to avoid it is I could have
burned one anyway.
Event special on put the event special on Thrawn.
I never use that event special. That thing that is supposed to take off something or whatever it does. What does that do?
You always have to use it. It stops him from killing you.
The village people. Looks like they're like scary, like, you know, children of the corn coming to get you.
Nihilus is gone. You only got Scion left.
You gotta get Treya too, huh?
I'm just gonna basic. He's gonna die in one more shot. Oh yeah, you gotta get Treya too.
No poke?
Yep. Oh no, you just want to swipe and basic. It's like the other one. He's already dead.
That was fast.
Yep. Nice and quick because his damage is so high right now.
So 100% right here. Yoink.
No, yeah, I wish.
And
pretty quick.
Well, it was 25%, exactly 25% damage you did there with that double column.
It's just isolated, so you want to make sure you get that off.
So when do you want to do that event special? When it's available?
On Nihilus. The event special reduces the 20 stacks above
I
Treya.
Thought I saw you use it. Did you use it?
Yeah, there's two. There's a one that resets the cooldowns of how many turns they take, and there's one that stops Treya from going. From Nihilus from insta-kill. So there's an insta-kill button and a cooldown button. There's 2 event specials on this one.
That's stupid.
That's it.
That's ridiculous.
There you go.